Hi, I'm Brooklyn with The Advisor Life, and I am living and working abroad in France right now. So one of my favorite things is chocolate, and I was working at my desk today and I got tired and I wanted to get out and just take a break from work. So I went and explored a new chocolate shop, but I wanted to do a comparison because we went to this one last week and we went to this one today. And for those chocolate fans out there, I thought this would be a fun video. So starting with the one we went to last week, it's called Alain Ducasse, which I think is a pretty famous chocolate shop. I mean, I've heard of it before. So when we went there, I was kind of surprised that it wasn't very easy to find. We had to go down this alley and turn in between these houses and go down another little alley. So that was interesting, kind of an exclusive shop. And they were limiting people to 5 coming in the shop at a time. So there was a little queue forming outside the front door. But when we got in, they spoke both French and English, which was helpful because when you're talking about chocolate, some of the terms they use are not terms that I would have studied in school in French classes. So like the chocolate flavors and whatnot. So we got 2 things at Alain Ducasse. We got this little chocolate bar, which I put out here. It is candied hazelnuts embedded in the chocolate bar. So these are the candied hazelnuts on that side, and then there's a fun little pattern on that side. And I like that it's super fine, really good quality chocolate, which means it melts really fast. Like as soon as you touch it, it starts melting. But I didn't like the flavor as much. Maybe it's just my American taste buds, but it wasn't very sweet. Even the candied hazelnuts didn't have very much of a candy coating on the outside. So I was kind of disappointed by that. I wanted something a little bit more sweet to have after dinner, but I have not yet tried this box. We just opened it. So I wanna take a peek at this one. These are ganache and praline flavors. So I was gonna save this as like a gift box to bring home, but I don't wanna wait because I love chocolate. So lots of nice wrapping. And then these are some of the chocolates I'll show you. And you can see even just from sitting under the lights on the counter, they've started to get a little bit melty. They weren't like that when we bought them. But I think that is another difference, is that when we checked out at this chocolatier, they told us to put our chocolates in the fridge when we got home because apartments in Paris don't have air conditioning. So they knew that this would happen. And they didn't tell us that at Alain Ducasse. But these look delicious, some caramel, some salted dark chocolate there. So that looks amazing. I've already brushed my teeth. We're gonna go to bed in a minute, so I'm not gonna eat it. But that looks very special. And then a quick summary of this one. This is also in Le Marais, which is where our apartment is. So both of these are within walking distance of Le Marais and the Place de la Bastille. And I love the packaging, I just have to say. The boxes and the bags are just such good quality. I love it. We got at this chocolatier, we got like a homemade Nutella, kind of a spread. It has like a kind of more of a watery texture than you would see in the United States. And the lady in this shop also spoke French and English, and she recommended this to us because it's a little bit more crunchy. You can see some more of the texture there. And I had this on some bread and with an apple, and it was delicious. You can definitely tell that it's not like the Nutella brand Nutella, which I like that, something different. And then this was exactly what I was wanting. This really hit the spot. It's called Les Jardins Secrets, which means secret gardens, because this box has a floral and tea theme for their flavors. So I also love just the packaging on this. It's so beautiful. And so you open it up and there's this little card at the front which tells which kinds of chocolates are in here. And I tasted them and I couldn't taste one of the ones that I tasted at the end. This one with the stripes, I couldn't taste it. So I actually got out this card and read, and it says at the bottom, to accompany your discovery journey, the chocolates have been presented on this card in the recommended tasting order. So that's in French. I just kind of translated it for you. So this is not in English, but still very helpful that they would even put that on the card. So I loved starting with this one. This is oolong flavor, and that was very subtle. I could hardly even tell the difference between the dark chocolate flavor and the oolong flavor. It was very subtle. And then this one with the blue stripe is jasmine flavor. And then they said this one next, the green one, is a green tea with a little bit of a mint flavor, and I loved that one. That one was probably my favorite. It was a close tie with this one with the green stripe, which is kombawa flavor, which when I looked that up in Google Translate, it said that it's the same word in French and English. So then I had to look up what is the kombawa plant, and I found that it's kaffir, which is a lime flavor. And when I tasted it, I knew that I was tasting something familiar, but I couldn't identify what it was. So that was really cool. That was a fun journey. And then this one with the yellow stripe is lemon, which was a very strong flavor. So I love that they recommend having that one at the end. So as you can tell, I have already tasted and enjoyed one of each. I don't know if we'll make it home with all of these to share with everyone, but maybe we'll have to go back and get another box. So something interesting I thought was these hazelnut spreads were available at both of these chocolatiers, and you won't find that in the United States at a chocolate shop. One of our favorite chocolate shops in Tulsa is Glacier. Whenever you visit Tulsa, make sure you go. It's amazing. They let you pick out from their chocolate window which ones you want to put in your box to make up the set that you're looking for. And they're all wonderful. They are going to be more of this kind of flavor, less sweet, but they have a huge array of flavors. It's very special. And this makes me feel like I'm in a world that I know, even when we're so far away from home. But they also, in Glacier, they had hot cocoa bombs this year, which was interesting because I think that's kind of popular in Tulsa right now, or not in Tulsa, in the United States, is making your own hot cocoa bombs, where you paint a cup with chocolate that hardens, and then you fill it with the hot cocoa and marshmallows and whatnot, and when you heat up your milk, you just drop that in and it dissolves, and it's a fun gift idea. But they don't do that here. They do this, which is European and fun for a change. And there you go, that's our chocolate experience in Paris.